And let's just break this down a little bit. If a brand is just starting out engaging this audience, and I'm talking globally, it could be with you, but also
Mhm.
elsewhere, what are the first three things that they need to think about?
I think the first three things they need to think about is where where's my audience? Where are they? Because you're living in a fragmented world, whether it's streaming, whether it's YouTube, and it's a lot of marketers are having problems. Where do I reach this audience and find them? And that's always been my solution is the barbershop and salon. So where are they at? So that's number one. Number two is you have to learn how to be culturally relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Understand the culture, because you don't want to get what we talked about earlier is the backlash
Mm-hmm.
against you if you do some campaign that just rubs the whole community the wrong way. So you need to really connect with uh, a black agency, a black consultant, bring them to the table. And I'm talking about bring them to the table early, not after you've
Mm-hmm.
already started your marketing plans. Bring them to the table up front, before you even get into the deep parts of how you want this campaign to work. And then you need to find out what does this community want. Learn how to invest in them.
Mm.
We talk about you hear about donations to HBCUs and colleges all the time. Well, what about the donations and scholarships for Black barber shop colleges and beauty colleges?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Understanding that and connecting with them in really an authentic way, and understanding the question you have to ask yourself as a brand, and what I asked, like, does your stance line up with your stats, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Number two, is your solidarity solid or is it symbolic?
Mm-hmm.
And companies need to understand that those companies that are willing to be, there's always a vacancy for transparency and honesty, but those brands who take occupancy of those have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Mm-hmm. We do have a question. Justin Berardi coming through in the clutch. Were there any surprise discoveries you made as you started to expand to markets in different regions of the country? Because Los Angeles is different from Detroit, is different from Chicago, is different from Philly. Um, so what? Tell us a little bit more about that.
I think what I discovered is some markets, because when you get to LA, we're Hollywood. We see celebrities, we see celebrities all the time. So sometimes they just don't care as much about certain things, and we have so many forms of entertainment out here. But when you get back into like Chicago, Atlanta, North Carolina, Philly, a lot of those, even New Orleans, a lot of those markets are very, very robust, very loyal, strong. They really engage deep into these campaigns, and they embrace them. So that's what I found in dealing with different markets, how robust they are and how they engage some of them even deeper.